Creation of single linked list. Within a single linked list, we have two portions. One is a data portion, another one is a reference for next node. Reference for the next node. Initially, if there is no next node, by default, it will refer null here. So there is no next node reference. Let's see the simple example here. Initially, I created the first node. Assume name of this node is n1. Here we are storing value 5 within the node n1. Next, I am creating the second node n2. We are storing value 6 within the n2. We need to establish connection between these two nodes. Why? N1 is a one separate object, N2 is a another separate object. How can I able to establish connection? Means within this node we will store the next node reference. What is the next node for N1? N2 is the next node. So we are storing next node reference within the first node. Now currently N2 dot next is null. Why? Means there is no node after N2. If you insert third node here, assume with value 10, name of this node is n3, assume. Now n2 dot next will become n3. After the n2 we are inserting n3. Now if you want to insert n4, with the data 11, within the n3 dot next we will store n4 here. Now n3 is referring the node n4. So assume this is the last node within the list. So it will pointing null pointer. It means there is no further nodes within the list. How to know which one is the starting node within this list? For that one we will maintain one head pointer. Always this head pointer will pointing first node within the list. It will doesn't change. So always head pointer is going to be point first node. Okay. Now how to access data from this linked list? So assume T is a reference here. Within the T we are storing head node. So head is nothing but here first node. Within the head we have n1. So currently T is the n1. T is pointing node n1. Okay. T is pointing the node n1. Now to get the data, you need to use T dot data. Okay. So assume this portion is data portion. This is the data portion. So T dot data means currently T is referring the n1. So you will get 5 here. Now how to move to the next node? How can I able to move from n1 node to n2 node? Very simple. T is equal to T dot next. So next node reference we are storing within the current node. So currently T is referring the n1. n1 dot next is n2 here. So now currently T is referring the n2. Now to get the node n2 data, again we will use T dot data. So here you will get 6. To move to the next node, what we will do? T is equal to T dot next. So T dot next means within the currently T is referring n2. n2 dot next is storing n3. So now T is referring n3. Next, now we will display the data within the N3 node. Again, we will move to T dot next. T is equal to T dot next. So within the N3, what is the next node here? N4. Now T will refer the node 4. T dot data means N4 dot data. You will get 11 here. Here you will get 10. Now T is equal to T dot next. So what is the next value within the N4? That is the last node. There is no further nodes. So now T is null. Whenever T is null, that is the ending of list. We will stop our process. Okay. So how we need to attach new node for this one? So assume I want to attach N5. First, we will traverse up to the last node. At last, we need to insert the new node. To insert the new node, what I need to do? Last node dot next will be our new node. So currently T is referring the last node. So last node dot next will be our new node, that is N5. To insert node at last, we will traverse up to the last node. Last node dot next will be our new node. Our new node will refer initially null. So like this, we will create linked list. Now we will see by the help of programming. First, create the node. Here I am taking the class name called node. Okay. Node contains two portions. One is data. Here I am considering integer data. So integer data portion. So second portion is next node reference. So next node is also a one object. Store the object, we require same class reference. So node type, to store the node type object, I am creating node type reference. I want to store the node type object. So another node I need to store within the next. Okay. So to store the node type object, I am creating node type reference. Now to initialize the node, we are creating the constructor node int data. Now I will create int data, initialize the data, this dot current node dot data is whatever the data we are supplying. The data is the current node data. Next, always next pointer. So we are creating the new node here. Initially that new node next pointer is null. Initially new node next pointer is null. So whenever we create a object of type node, it creates one new node. It contains whatever the data we supplied, the data, the next pointer is null by default. Now we will write a method. We will write a method for inserting nodes into a list. First, initially head is empty. Initially head node is empty. So if head node is empty, what is the meaning? Assume all these nodes are not there. Initially head is referring the null. What is the meaning? There is no nodes within the list. List is empty. That is the meaning of that one. So initially head is empty. Next, to traverse the create the method void, we need to insert. Here we are writing a method for insert at end position. Insert it will take data as a argument. So which data you need to insert? So first create the node. So here we are creating the new node by creating the object for node class. Okay. Now here I created the new node where I need to insert. Let's see here. If head is equal to null. If head is equal to null, what is the meaning? If head is equal to null, what is the meaning? So there is no nodes within the data. So we will attach our new node to head node. Okay. So this is the first node within the list. So we will attach our new node to head node. If head is null, there is no nodes within the data within the list. So our new node will be the head node. This is the first node within the list we are inserting. Else, if head is not null, what is the meaning? Already there are few nodes. We need to insert our node after the existing nodes. Assume already there are n1, n2, n3, n4 nodes are available. Now I created a new node. This new node I need to insert after the n4. It means we need to traverse all these nodes. So to do this one, here I am creating one temporary reference. Why means always we are not going to be change head position. Head always refer to the first node only. Node T is equal to head. So initially T is referring the head node. We will repeat until we reach to the last node. T dot next not is equal to null. So when T dot next will be null, if it is in the last node, so if T is referring the n4, then T dot next is null. So whenever T reaches to the last node, then T dot next will be null. So up to that we will traverse. So to move to the next node, what is the statement we are using? T is equal to T dot next. So currently T is referring the head node. To move to the next node, T is equal to T dot next. So T is referring N1. N1 dot next means N2. Now N2 dot next is not null. So again T is equal to T dot next, that is N3. So likewise, we will traverse up to, we will reach to the last node. So once if we reach to the last node, what we will do? T dot next is equal to our new node. We inserted our new node at last within our list. So now N5 is our new node. T is referring the N4. N4 dot next will be our new node. So that N5 we are storing in at last. Okay. So this is a procedure for inserting new node into a list. Now we will display data from the list. Here I am creating a method for displaying data from the linked list. Same procedure. Create a one temporary reference. Initially it is pointing to the head node. We need to display data until T naught is equal to null. So when T naught is equal to null, if it is reached to the T is equal T dot next, after displaying the last node data, T will become the null. There is no further nodes. Then T will become the null. So we will see whenever we will trace this one. Here I want to display the data present within the current node. So t dot data. After displaying tab space, I am giving instead of println, I will use print statement. After displaying the current node data, we need to traverse to the next node. So t is equal to t dot next. So at last, we will end with new line. Okay. So now we created two methods. One method for inserting the new node into a list. Another method for displaying data from the list. Here we will create object for singly linked list class. Now we will insert one by one node into a list. So first I am inserting node with value 4. I will clear all this data. First I inserted node with value 4. Then I inserted node with value 8. Next I inserted node with value 3. Next I inserted node with value 7. So let's display the data currently available within the list. So let's execute it. See here, first we inserted 4, then we inserted 8, then we inserted 3, then we inserted 7. This is the data currently available within the linked list. How it is executing? Let's trace out the program. First, this is the first statement. It is going to be execute. We created object for single linked list class. Then L dot insert method we are calling. So see here, what is the statements we written in insert method. So within the insert method, we are passing 4 as a value. So for data 4. Now what is going to be happen? First it is creating the new node with the data 4. Next reference is null. Okay. So initially head is referring the null pointer. There is no nodes currently within the list. So here we are creating the node object. See here, node constructor. This dot data is equal to data. So we passed 4. So 4 is. The next reference is null. Here it will store null. Okay. Now, what is the next statement here? Whether head is equal to null or not. Yes. Currently, head pointer is referring null. Currently, head pointer is referring null. So there is no nodes within the list. So head is equal to our new node. Head is equal to our new node. So this head will pointing to our new node, this one. Okay. For our understanding purpose, assume name of this node is N1. So here every node we are creating with name new node only. So for our understanding purpose, I am saying N1. Okay. So this one is completed. Next reference is null. This is the current status of linked list. Now L dot insert of 8 will call. Coming to here, it will create a node with the value 8. Next reference is null for this one also. Now it will verify whether head is null or not. Whether head is null? No. So currently it is referring the first node N1. So it will come to the else part. Now T is referring the head node. T is referring the head node. Whether T dot next not is equal to null? No. T dot next is null only. So this while loop here itself condition is false. So while loop will terminate. The statement will execute. t dot next is equal to our new node. Assume this new node name is n2, then t dot next will be n2. Okay, t dot next is our new node. Our new node name I am saying n2. So n2 will store here. This connection is established. So here it will store null. Next, what is the next statement it is going to execute? Insert 3. Insert 3. It will create another node with value 3. Assume name for this one is n3. Now again it will come to here. Whether head is null? No, currently head is referring n1. It will come to the else part. Initially t will refer the head node. It is referring the n1. n1 dot next is not is equal to null. Yes, it is true. So it will go t is equal to t dot next. Means currently t is this one. T is equal to t dot next. T dot next value is n2. Now t will refer the node n2. Node n2. Now again t dot next is null. Yes, t dot next value is null. So t dot next is equal to our new node. Here in the place of null it will store n3. Okay, now this connection is established. Here n3 value is null only. Next, by this method is completed. Again come back to here. Insert 7. It will create a new node with the value 7. It will create a new node with the value 7. Assume name of this node is n4. Now whether head node is null? No, head is referring n1. So T will refer the first n1 node, head node. Next, T dot next not is equal to null, it is true. So T is equal to T dot next means n2 node. Now T will refer the n2 node. Whether T dot next is null? No, T dot next is n3. Okay, so now T will refer the n3 node. Now it will verify whether T dot next is null. Yes, it is true. So T dot next is equal to our new node. T dot next is equal to our new node. Now this connection is established. Here it will store null. Okay, so what is the next statement here? L dot display. Coming to the display method, initially we will refer the head node. Initially T is equal to head. It is referring the head node. It will display the T dot data, or it is displayed. Then, so this process will repeat until T naught is equal to null. Whether here T is equal to null? No. So it will come to here, it will display the 4. Then T is equal to T dot next. So what is the T dot next value? N2. Now T will refer the node N2. Whether T is equal to null? No. So T contain N2. It will display T dot data. T dot data is 8. Okay. Again, T is equal to T dot next. What is the T dot next value? N3. It will come to here. Whether T is equal to null? No. So it will display the T dot data. It display the 3. Next. Again, T is equal to T dot next. Now T will refer the N4. The T is equal to null? No. So it displayed the T dot data. What is the T dot data here? 7. Now T is equal to T dot next. So what is the T dot next value? Null. Now T is referring the null. Now whether T naught is equal to null? No, T is equal to null. So this while loop will terminate. So display method also terminate. This is the last node within the linked list. This is the way we need to display data from the linked list. let's insert one more node here. Let's insert one more node. L dot insert. I am inserting 10. After inserting the new node, again display the list. Let's execute it. See here, before inserting 10, this is the status of linked list. Now we inserted one more node at last, so 10 is updated. Okay, so this is the procedure for creating a node within the linked list and inserting node at end position and displaying the data. In next video, we will see how to insert node at beginning.